Paladins, holy warriors, beacons of justice, and wielders of the light. But where does their power truly come from? Faith? The Naaru? Or something else? Today, we're diving into the divine and exposing the shocking truth behind Azeroth's most holy crusaders. Paladins draw power from the holy light. But what is the light? As always, we'll start with the definition from Wowpedia, which is a cosmic force of order and compassion, opposite to the void. The Naaru, those radiant crystal beings, are its purest embodiments. But here's the twist. The light doesn't require worship, just unshakable belief. That's why paladins aren't just priests with swords. They're actually conviction made manifest. So belief isn't always pure. This is not objective morality. The Blood Elves proved that when they forcefully drained the Naaru Maru to fuel their Blood Knights. And the Scarlet Crusade, of course, their fanaticism twisted the light into a weapon of genocide. But the lesson here is that the light answers even if your cause is monstrous. And let's not forget the Army of Light, devoted Draenei Paladins of the Lightforged who spent a millennia fighting the Legion. Their power comes from absolute devotion. At what cost? Even Zera, the Prime Naaru, tried to force Illidan into a light-bound weapon. So much for benevolence. And I will try to save as much void talk for the priest episode as well. That way we can dive into the flip side of that. Becoming a paladin isn't just about swinging a hammer. The first paladins, like Uther, were knight priests, trained by the Church of the Holy Light to fight the Horde. Their training? Part martial drill, part spiritual trial. Fail to prove your faith, and you'll never summon as much as a flash shield. And of course, returning back to the Scarlet Crusade for a second, these zealots thought purge first, pray later was a valid strategy. Their paladins wielded light while torturing innocents, the ones that they deemed wrong. The light does not care about morals, purely certainty. Now, here's the thing, doubt is your enemy. Lose faith and your power flickers. That's why the Ashbringer is so iconic. It's a weapon of pure resolve, forged from a Naaru's heart. And for the Blood Knights, after Maru's sacrifice, they learned to respect the light, not just steal it. So let's break down the holy arsenal that defines paladins, as well as some of the lore behind it. So, lay on hands, the ultimate oh crap button. This ability fully heals a target, but lore-wise, it's mentioned to be absolutely exhausting. And of course, Avenging Wrath. Those golden wings are not just for show. This is the paladin channeling divine fury, literally becoming the light's wrath. And Divine Shield. Ever wondered why paladins can bubble? It's actually a direct blessing from the light. It creates an invincible barrier, a moment of peace granted by the light. And finally, the Hammer of Wrath. Now this throne hammer isn't just an attack, it's a judgment. In the Tyrion versus Arthas duel, the one where we face the Lich King and kill him, Tyrion's hammer through Ashbringer is what shattered Frostmourne's hold. And let's move on to some cut content and a bit of lost lore. Now, originally, paladins were only healers and DPS. However, players demanded the right to tank with a shield and righteous fury, which is actually the main reason why they sucked in vanilla, because Blizzard was kind of cobbling together a tank spec out of the holy light in very short notice. And a surprising fact on the tank front here too, you know the ability Avenger's Shield? The inspiration for this was taken directly from Captain America. prop pallies are superhuman Avengers, which also makes Steve Rogers a protection paladin in the WoW universe. And paladins don't discriminate, unless you're a Scarlet Crusader. There are even Night Elf paladins, and now in Hearthstone there's a few other variants, but we'll keep it to WoW for now. But one thing I do truly love is undead being paladins. And yeah, hear me out. A conviction for light that is so strong that every time you use it, it burns your skin. Yet you continue? An absolute and total dedication when the path you've chosen is burning yourself alive in the name of righteousness. And of course, I am completely open to opinions on that, but I do think it's a really cool concept. So paladins draw from faith, sacrifice, and sheer stubbornness. Morally, ambiguous. As bad as warlocks? Maybe not. But what about those who wield themselves? Next time we ask, where do monks get their power from? And spoiler, it involves less prayer and just a slightly different path in their meditation. Please do like the video if you enjoyed and join our community as we're an awesome bunch. Please do tell me which class's power would you like to uncover as well. I have druids in the very near future coming too. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you have a lovely day.